So we can play this back for anyone who misses this. Okay, great. So if you can see my slides, okay. If you can see my screen, okay, just let me know. Just shout out if you can see the screen, okay.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, great. Great. So I have here the 4 objectives that the charity has, and I'll just talk through them briefly. So Sickle Cell Awareness UK is all about raising the awareness on sickle cell. Now the question might be, why another charity trying to raise awareness on sickle cell? And one of the reasons why we believe there's a uniqueness and there's something new that we bring as a charity is because we want to do this through enlightening and entertaining events. We have a group of people who are well skilled in terms of event planning, event management, and have various ideas of which we can raise the awareness of sickle cell in a really engaging and in a really fun way. We had an event on Sickle Cell Day last month, and Dame Elizabeth Anyong pointed out something. She said one of the things that really helped them in terms of promoting the awareness of sickle cell back in the day was partnerships with people that were popular, so your celebrities, so to speak. And that's the idea we have in mind in terms of trying to promote the awareness of sickle cell, getting people on board, and we have plans in the pipeline to kind of reach out to people that are popular, people that are known, people that have a great following, and who have sympathy towards our cause, to be able to help in terms of promoting. So where we're trying to get to in terms of Sickle Cell Awareness UK is probably similar to something that the BBC does with their charity for the children. And that's an entertaining event. It's engaging. It raises a lot of awareness of issues that are happening with children in the UK and around the world, and then they also get to raise a lot of funds for that. So that's where we want to get to in terms of how we raise awareness as a charity. The second objective there is in terms of getting into corporate organizations. So again, a few of us within the charity so far are working in different corporate organizations, and we see that there's a gap there in terms of promoting diversity for one, but also in terms of diversity that affects people of ethnic minorities. Sickle cell is up there. So in terms of a diversity agenda, this is a really, really good cell within organizations, and especially with the whole movement of Black Lives Matter. What the organizations want to do, this is one area where they can come in and help, because sickle cell affects people from a Black or ethnic minority background, a Black or Asian background. So it's a great way for organizations to actually support the Black community, the ethnic minority community, the BAME community with this charity. So in the last few months as well, in the last month actually, so we were able to get into an insurance company in the City of London to run a sickle cell awareness event on World Sickle Cell Day. So that was the first time that organization was doing something like that. It's an international insurance company in the City of London. But they were really, really excited to host that event. We were able to bring in the Sickle Cell Society to speak at that event, and also the CAN network, Congenital Anemia Network. Those two sickle cell charities were able to come into that organization and speak. So Sickle Cell Awareness UK is not just about us, it's also about us pointing out and promoting other charities that are doing a great work with sickle cell. Okay. And the third objective is kind of a long-term plan that we have in mind. As we grow as a charity, we want to be able to raise funds and fund research in the area of sickle cell. And then finally, we're looking at making grants to other charities that we can support in the UK, but also in other parts of the world, particularly in Africa and West Africa, where the highest rates of sickle cell. So we're looking at partnering with organizations there to provide things like genotype testing kits, or for free or at a really affordable rate for the healthcare systems in those countries. So those are the objectives that we have as a charity. So I don't know if there are any questions at this point. If there are any questions, we're happy to answer some questions. Otherwise, I can go into areas where we need some support.
Hi, can you guys hear me? I'm Fumi.
Hi, Fumi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good.
Just in regards to your earlier point, you mentioned about linking in with people who are like in the entertainment industry, who are well known in like kind of like the public domain.
Yeah.
How exactly do you intend on doing that? Is it a case of you know messaging people directly, or what is your strategic plan for kind of getting these sorts of people on board and engaged? Because I really do think Professor Dame Elizabeth Dame, when she spoke last time, she had a great point. I think it's all about if we can get those kind of people in board, or on board rather, who have a big kind of influence and a big social following, we can kind of get people involved in the cause. That's a massive way of kind of raising awareness. So just as a charity, what are your plans specifically in regards to that?
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks for that question. So one way that we seek to do this is to look into our networks and begin to reach out through our networks. There's this thing that says we're 6 people away from anybody in the world. So we do have a strong network of people that are involved in various sectors and in various industries that we can actually talk to people on our behalf to get celebrities in. So like I mentioned, we're able to get into a top insurance company in the city of London to talk about sickle cell, and that organization is also looking at other ways that they can help. Now, organizations like that, once they have a sympathetic leaning or disposition towards your cause, you know, they're willing to open doors in different areas as well. So it wouldn't just be celebrities only, but we also be looking to even get onto the politicians as well, through our various networks. And again, that's why we're also looking for volunteers, because when we have volunteers on board and share this vision with them, and explore everybody's networks to reach out to different people. So I don't know if that answers your question.
It does indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Any other question before I move on? Okay, no. All right, so I'll go on to the next slide. So areas where we need support. So I did talk about event organization. The way we're looking to run the charity is on an event by event basis. so that what we aim to do is to bring in volunteers for each event, and we run that event, and we plan for future events as well. So we do need event organization skills, because as we grow, we're looking to be able to host several events. Like I mentioned, the fact we're able to get into an insurance company in the city. So if we had 3 or 4 different organizations like that saying, yes, we would love to host your charity, to hear more about sickle cell, we would need help in terms of organizing those events. So that's one area where we need skills and help, event organization. The other one is in terms of project management. And again, we're going to be running different projects. We're actually exploring an opportunity to help out the Sickle Cell Society in terms of running a project there. And I'll let Bolande speak about that for a couple of minutes once I get through this slide. And then we're also looking for team members for projects. So people that just want to assist in one way or the other with the different projects. So the last few events that we had, we needed people to help out in terms of marketing, in terms of writing communications, in terms of emailing, in terms of calling people, stuff like that. So people that can do that, or that want to be part of those type of teams. On the next page is another set of people that we need. So number 4, the corporate awareness event hosts. Now this is a key one. So with this type of volunteer, we're looking for people that actually work within organizations, and because they are already in that organization, it's a lot easier to be able to bring in the awareness of sickle cell in there. So what we're going to do is to provide some general guidance and skill and information as to how this can be organized, following the pattern that we used for the organization we got into in the city. So what to do, how to go about asking, how to go about finding out from the diversity networks or the cultural networks within the organization, and how to pitch to get that event hosted within the organization. So we need people to volunteer who are working within organizations like this. Then the next 2, communication and social media. So again, there's a lot of comms that we need to do, flyers that need to be created, designs that need to be done, social media channels to be managed. So again, we need skills in those areas. And on the final page, so we have website management. We have a website, and we have some information on there, but it would be great if we had some hands to help out with managing the website and updating it, because there's nothing worse than going to a website and having outdated information there. Then we need ambassadors to help to promote the work that we're doing. So these are, our cheerleaders, people that will make noise about all the stuff that we're doing, that will help to promote the work of Sickle Cell Awareness UK within their own personal networks. So again, ambassadors that we're thinking of would be able to help us reach celebrities, or could even be celebrities as well, who say, we're really passionate about raising the awareness of sickle cell. And then we have fundraisers. So we will have a fundraising event coming up in next month, which I will allow Ola to talk about briefly. And yeah, so we need help in terms of raising funds for the charity. And finally, admin. We would need admin assistance in running the day-to-day work of the charity. So those are the key areas where we need help. If you all got the email, there was a link in there to our website and kind of a registration form for volunteering. But I'll put that again in the chat window. And I'll let Bolanle speak now and just tell us about the opportunity that we have to help out with the Sickle Cell Society. So Bolanle.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, we can
Yeah,
hear
I can hear
you.
you.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, one moment. I'm gonna have to move position because my internet's unstable. Sorry, one moment. Be quiet for a second. Let's see. Sorry. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, my internet's unstable. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello, we can hear you. Can you hear
Sorry,
us?
yeah, my internet's unstable. Anyway, hi everyone. Yeah, so Sickle Cell Society, they run a number of projects, and they are very happy to collaborate with Sickle Cell Awareness UK. They have a number of projects that we can get involved in. So I see it as an opportunity as well if you are in the project management field to develop your skills. And they're very happy to work with us. At the moment, one of the projects that they're running is the South London Gives project. And the aim of that project really is to get people to make people aware of sickle cell, but also to give blood. That's the key thing. So that's one of the projects that I'm part of. And if you're interested, then definitely put your name down for that. Yeah. Anything else you need me to cover, Pastor Lani?
That's it. That's fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's one project that we're looking to partner with the Sickle Cell Society for. So once we do, we're going to need some hands. We're going to need some help to help out to push that forward. Okay. Thank you, Bolanle.
No problem.
So I'll let Ola tell us about the fundraising event that we want to hold next month. So Ola, can you just share with us briefly? Okay, you'll need to unmute.
I was on mute. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Great. Yeah, so next month we're looking to organize a fundraising event. It'll probably be it's going to be our first fundraising event. And the whole idea is obviously we've had a lot of people do virtual exercise and run and walks during this lockdown season. And we just want to piggyback off of that and have interested volunteers who are maybe just keen in taking part. You don't have to be an athlete to participate. It could be a walk or a run, and what we're looking to do is you will decide how long you want to run or walk for, and share that experience or share that idea with your contacts to say, look, I'm going to be walking on this day. Pastor, just please remind me the date again that we were considering.
It's the 28th of August, so Saturday, Saturday the 29th of August.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the 29th of August, yeah. So the whole idea is to take a walk or take a run or run for however long you feel you can, maybe 2K or 5K, for those who are quite regular runners, and just tag that run as a run for one, to raise awareness for Sickle Cell UK. We're looking and considering, if you're interested, then there will be a link. We're exploring how we can get individual volunteers to have their own link to share with their contacts, so they can raise funds for that, and we will be sharing that. So again, if you're interested in doing that, we just think that it's something that we can all do. Pick a day. Well, we've already picked a day. Just, you know, let's just get on with it. It can be any time of that day. It doesn't have to be a specific time, and you can just take a walk, and once you've done it, take a picture of you either before. You can do it before, you can do it after, and just tag that run for raising awareness and also for raising funds for sickle cell. Obviously, you would have advised your contacts and your friends and family about what you're doing beforehand, and raise as much money towards the cause as possible. I don't know if I've missed anything, but that's the whole idea behind it.
Okay, thank you very much, Ola. Yeah, so that's the idea behind the fundraising for next month. Andrew has typed in the question here: Are you planning to run events outside of London? And the answer is absolutely. The whole lockdown has given us the opportunity to actually utilize technology like Zoom, like we have now, to actually run events and raise awareness. I remember the first event we ran last year. I don't think we had up to 50 people, but we've run a couple of events this year, and I guess the first one we were over 60, the second one we were just under 100, and that's without even having a venue or anything like that. So it's given us a great opportunity to reach more people all over the place. So definitely, the events this year are mostly going to be virtual. And as things begin to open up, we would definitely want to get into as many cities within the UK as we can. And in the long term, we would also want to get into other countries as well, form partnerships there, and get this model also working, you know, in those places as well. I don't know if that answers your question, Andrew. Are there any other questions? Okay, so where will we find the donation page for the walk event? Okay, we're going to put that up on our website in the next week or so, and we will send out another email to everyone just talking about the event and giving more details about the event. So we will also put that link in the email that we send out, where it's going to be on our website really soon. Okay, thanks. Yes, absolutely. For me, yes, we'll send that out. The objectives of the charity and areas where we need help, we'll send that out via email. We'll also put this up on a section on our website as well, so that people that visit the website can go onto that page, and then the link for the volunteering for the volunteer form, we'll also have it on there as well. I've posted that link for volunteering in the chat, so you can also visit that in the chat, and you can fill out details there to sign up in any area to volunteer. So all the 10 areas to volunteer are within that form, and you can just select which area, and then we can contact you with more details. Any other questions? Okay. Well, if there are no other questions, I would say, or we would say, a very big thank you again to everyone for coming on the call to hear more about what we do as a charity, and for your support for this charity as well. We're really looking forward to working with each and every one of you, and to just raise the awareness. We just feel we have a great opportunity, and you know, the opportunities are there, and they're amazing, and I think we can seize it to really raise a lot of awareness and just push help for sickle cell forward within the UK and also within other countries as we grow. So thank you again, everyone, and have a lovely, lovely evening. And we will be communicating by email the slides that we've shared here, and other information as well about the charity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, thank you.